Running my own business has afforded me the flexibility that I never thought I've ever had. But I made my living out on the ocean, whether I was fishing, shrimping, and then most recently, right before US Lawns, I was actually driving a tugboat. So I'd be gone anywhere from 17 to 23 days before I came home for 7 or 8. My dad is the one who made the phone call and told me, hey, I've got this idea and I can't do it without you. The only business I ran was going to the Gulf Stream, trying to catch as many fish as I possibly could and come back. I knew nothing about budgets. I knew nothing about labor. I didn't even really know what Roundup was except for I saw it on a commercial. I knew nothing about the green industry whatsoever. I mean, he tells me all the time he would have never thought in a million years we'd be where we're at today. The main thing that really sold me on it was the amount of support that they were going to continue to give you throughout the whole process as you grew in phases. The support grew more and more and more, and the fact that how many local franchisees are close to me to lean on. I tell this story a lot to some of the newer franchisees. I would sell a $500 a month maintenance account, and we would go out and celebrate and eat chicken wings. And then fast forward 10 years, and you sell $30,000 a month worth of work in 2 days, and then it turns from going to eat chicken wings to celebrate to scratching your head going, which bank am I going to go to get the money to buy all these trucks and equipment? So running my own business has afforded me the flexibility that I never thought I've ever had. Little things that I don't necessarily take for granted, but it's amazing that I can do is that if I get invited to go somewhere that's halfway across the country, I can just buy a plane ticket and go on a whim. Some of the things that we've done to make US Lawns the best place to work, based on, there's plenty of landscapers in this town to choose from, we've made it more personal. It's going out in the morning and shaking the guys' hands. It's talking to them about their weekends. One thing that I've done that's worked for us is I've created internal competition. And so they're all competing at the end of the month to win. And the winners of every month get rewarded with cash. So a typical day in the life of when I first started was we'd meet at wherever we were storing our equipment at the time, which when we first started was my dad's garage, and then it moved into a storage unit and slowly moved in there. You get there way before daylight, and you battle plan on the hood of the truck, and you go and physically go out and do the work all day, come back at the end of the day, and then once you started adding employees at the end of the day is when you started figuring out payroll, and you try to do all that stuff yourself because you couldn't afford to hire the payroll companies. Now you fast forward a typical day in the life of, sometimes I'll get here at 6 o'clock in the morning to meet and greet the guys and watch what's going on when things are quiet, and I come in and I meet with all the account managers, or I'm, as I call it, politicking. I'm going out and shaking hands and kissing babies and meeting with customers. So I haven't plateaued yet. So there's still room to grow, and there's still more things to do, and it's exciting.